Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero of Sight, Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to a 1v1 on Twin Beaches in the south. It is the one and only Momo4sho, fighting for the German army, Deutschland, here with the Wehrmacht, Germany, the 90th Panzergrenadier Division. Whoops. Excellent, press that one. I was trying to just... my position vis-a-vis the computer, and my hand clumsily moved towards the spacebar. I'm a clown. It's clumsy. A double Panzergrenadier for here, 90th Panzergrenadier Division, 5th Panzergrenadier Company. In the north it is Lattouf with the 82nd Airborne, fighting for freedom, democracy, liberty. Bombing campaigns. Off here with the double Pathfinder Ralph Squad, start here with the 82nd Airborne, and... well, let's just go Dog Company. Pioneers Grenadiers versus Double Pathfinders definitely means that Tooth has a bit more early firepower again, since the Pathfinders obviously can pack a bit of punch in a good position. They even slightly threaten the Grenadiers, and of course they got good capture speed. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued generous and absolutely heroic support of the Propagandacast, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. Second Grenadiers going away there for Momo. South Pioneers moving up here. Grenadiers definitely focusing on the fight for the hill. Typically tends to be like this on Twin Beaches. This particular hill is the primary focus of a lot of players because the fuel there is a lot easier to hold than this one, because the cutoff points are a lot more defensible compared to the one towards the beaches, which are quite frankly miserable to defend. Second round squad for Lattouf over here. The round squad Pathfinder, of course, combo completely tilts the engagement away there for Momo. Like round squad was the Grenadiers, even one of the round squad had to again be much further away. Obviously not great, and of course with the Pathfinder squad, the engagement just completely is ruined. And again, this is one of those advantages, just, with the Pathfinders, they really provide a boost there, and means any engagement can much more quickly just turn against the German player you're up against. The only major weakness is basically the lack of any anti-tank weapons. Also noting, of course, he has upgraded this one with the utility package, so it gets flares and smoke, but because they're Pathfinders, they also get rifle grenades, which of course further increases their strength. This is infantry. We got a third Grenadier squad for a moment, no machine guns. Not uncommon to see some Wehrmacht players at least initially just either delay the machine or even entirely skip it in the current metagame, as the MD42 can be seen as a bit of liability, but I would not be surprised if it's going to go for the officers' quarters. There's definitely overall just become more standard as well amongst Wehrmacht players, just officers' quarters, no matter the cost. You want that Veterans 1 bonus on the Grenadiers. They can also 2 and 3 faster, but just that Veterans 1 bonus for the Grenadiers represents a bit of step up there. Plus, of course, another reason that's good machine gun is just use of mortars just tend to make them feel a lot less safe at the moment. So, mortars almost done for Lattouf, obviously in anticipation of an MD42, I imagine, but could also just be because, mortars are quite handy to have. I mean, Momo could even consider one himself, but typically Wehrmacht just doesn't go for mortars, especially against the Americans, because airburst shell will pretty much just melt your mortar, and you just don't have anything on the same level. But there we go. I'm almost going for the MD42, so pretty heavy tier 1. I would definitely strongly expect here a officer's quarters. This is also another way to do it. You just first go with the infantry. Oh, cancels it. Goes for sniper instead in response to the mortar. Not a bad idea either. So already here we can see Momo adapting his strategy and tactics to what Lattouf is going. MD42 with a mortar bat. Obviously less amazing. Sniper definitely works a bit better. The worst that can happen, and most of the time is the mortar just deploys smoke in the general area of the sniper. But up north here, Pioneers push back with the Ralph squad. Lattouf here got perpetual momentum. Grenadiers, Pathfinders, a bit of a shootout here, and of course the mortar can win this engagement with Lattouf easily. There we go. You could also argue that's a bit of a synergy there between the mortar and the Pathfinders. Even though the Pathfinders aren't quite on the level of the Ralph squad, the mortar helps. Officers' quarters on the way there for Momo4sho and the 90th Panzergrenadier Division. Sniping up here with this scope G33, though again, German snipers really would have not preferred using that one, as it was not very good. From my understanding, they preferred again scope bolt action rifles generally. Story. With the scope G33, it was just more designated marksman weapon. But anyways, enough about that. Officers' quarters on the way there, almost done. That's going to be a big boost for the Grenadiers, obviously. Provides healing, and again, just those juicy Veterans 1 bonuses. And they can be 2 and 3 faster, which is also where I want me, the Grenadiers. Sniper there, of course, doesn't, hurt either from that Veterans 1 either. So there you go, sniping forwards. Got the Americans pushing up the center, Motor hanging back, Motor pull on the way there for Lattouf. South side of Pathfinders withdrawing, Grenadiers, Pioneers, a bit of healing here. And we got the Panzer Grenadier coming from Momo, likely Pack 40 in anticipation of fast light vehicles there out of Lattouf. Particularly with the sniper out, you know, he kind of also sends a message to Lattouf that he's going to need something to dive after that sniper. I mean, he could still go for Bard Upright and pull off a really good flank, but Twin Beaches can be one of those maps where pulling off a really good flank against a sniper is a bit tough due to all the corners and nooks and crannies. Some players can actually manage, but a lot of the time if your opponent's like, you know, just a bit too defensive, it becomes very, very painfully difficult. There you go, Grand Flood Tough. That definitely feels like a response here to the sniper. Most airborne players will typically not go for the motor pool, though it's become more popular due to the metagame becoming much more light vehicle focused. And instead just go for the tank depth. But again, current metagame is just heavily light vehicle focused, which is probably also why, again, Momo is pushing for that, you know, Pack 40 there's the first thing he can. No battle group yet. Could be Breakthrough, could be Mechanized, could be Luftwaffe, but not for any of the airborne troops. That much is for sure. It's going to be for the cheaper reinforcements. Brand almost done here. Pathfinders from at the center. Grenadiers being pushed back. Lone health, though, so this has been fairly lucky there for Momo. And there you go, we got the M8 Greyhound out. And we got a second one on the way there again. Double Greyhound. Pack 40 out there for Momo. He's going first for the 50 cal and not the armored side skirts. I feel like this again is like another sign here that he's probably going to like try and dive it after the sniper at some point, at which point obviously he wants to maximize the firepower. Though of course, having the armored side skirts to maximize the chances of it not just getting immediately turned into like, you know, toaster is probably also a good idea. Sniper heavily damaged, going pushing in here. Support elements, guessing for Nebelwerfer. I mean, he could surprise us, go for Stugs. He could surprise us. Pack 40 to cover the retreating Grenadiers, see the Panzer Economic 40, and here Lattouf could get punished for not going armored side skirts. That doesn't mean the Greyhound isn't quite as tanky. It can actually go down to 2 shots, whereas with the armored side skirts, I like to take 3 shots from Pack 40 to go down. Which, of course, for some of you might be a bit acquainted with some of the other units' performance, also means it requires 3 hits from a Tiger tank to go down. There you go. Wipe the Grenadiers. That takes out a sneaky south route. Up north, there goes Sengroman, going to hunt down that sniper here. So, heavy loss here for Momo already now. Pack 40 there has to turn around. Armored sights goes on the way for that one. Could see another wipe here on Momo. Down he goes. There you go. With these 2 armored cars, Lattouf has already secured 2 Grenadier wipes in Momo4sho in the first 10 minutes of the game there. That is massive and really painful there for Momo4sho. Obviously, he's already replacing the Grenadiers. He's not going for Panzer Grenadiers because while they're obviously great as infantry, their lack of Panzerfaust probably is what prohibits Momo from considering them at the moment. Like, he wants Panzerfaust. He wants every chance he can to leave a Greyhound with a damaged engine for his anti-tank guns or possibly Stugs to blow up. But I mean, we'll have to see if he does go for Stugs. I mean, Nebelwerfers would, at this stage, be very odd. Stugs, meanwhile, you know, can at least have a chance on down the grounds and finishing them off. Though, of course, Stugs will require 4 shots to take out a Greyhound. So, Melker Station up there for Lattouf. I mean, obviously, any medium tank that isn't like the Panther will require 4 shots. Panther falls as well. Basically need to be a Tiger tank or a tank destroyer to, like, you know, chance taking out in 3 shots, which still seems a bit excessive. Okay, Grenadiers, and then some Panzer here for Momo. Obviously still wants to hit the infantry, but again, he wants those Panzerfausts, and who can blame him? A very potent anti-tank weapon, and technically could also be used in other roles. To the point where, again, like, you know, allied tank crews would have nightmares about Panzerfausts, having watched their comrades, you know, and other tanks getting blown up by them.
Panzer Grenadier Squad standing by.
Panzer Grenadiers out there for Momo with a Sturmgewehr 44. Lattouf here basically, of course, fixing up his Greyhounds. Took a bit of a while since it did need the engineers out to fix them up. For Momo, there is still recovering here despite the massive push here by Lattouf. We got paratroopers, we got anti-tank guns if he needs them. Mines the cutoff point, very good. Panzer Grenadiers supported by the sniper. Then he's holding up behind heavy cover. Riot Squad charging in here in the south. Pathfinder's flanking in. Panzer gunners moving up as well. Grain racing in. There you go. Momo is in fact going for the Stug. He could go for breakthrough just to get the production speed bonus for it, which again is a bit silly, but he could do it to rush out the Stug. The fact he's not doing it could lead me to think he's going for Luftwaffe here or Mechanized. Otherwise, it's kind of silly to lose out on that bonus. Just a bit, though. All the way, Grand tank from cell sides, or at least one side there. Second Grand is also ready to push in. Momo's holding on, but again, he is focusing here around the hill because it is a bit more defensible compared to the beaches, which are a bit more open, and so much more easily exploited by Greyhounds and soon to be barred up riflemen. Stug is almost on there for more. The Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung G. Backbone of the German Panzerwaffe. And other things. Stug 3G would find himself committed to a lot of roles. Assault gun, obviously, tank destroyer, and tank. They would even be using heavy tank destroyer battalions with Yak Panthers. Fun fact there. But again, that just highlights again how versatile the Stug really was. Grenadiers with engineers to the south, more grenadiers with pioneer support pushing in. Momo still in the battle group. Lattouf will have to see what he goes for next. I would not be surprised with the double Greyhounds. He's just going to try and hold up for tanks and tank destroyers. Likely the Hun and Famine with Sherman. Pioneer there, pushed back by the Greyhound. Stug rushing southwards. Ready to meet this American ultimate threat there. We do get mechanized. We got the armored car, the Oxart. In the end, not too surprised. I mean, he could go for the Stug D to back up his Stug G, but he obviously wants more anti-infantry here. Plus, he can grab points. Activating a Saber Rifleman, pushing in there. Mines is off there. Back like there for Momo. Air reconnaissance, just having to deal with what Momo's up to. Not a bad setup there for Lattouf. Pioneers are being engaged. Momo, of course, committed to defending his cutoff point, which can allow Lattouf to attack elsewhere if he's a bit devious. Grenades in the way there. Stug covering the beaches. Armored car covering the center. Lattouf has also popped gun anti-tank crew here. And of course, note this is airborne. You can tell from the airborne gunners there. It's a neat detail they did add. They even got rolled up sleeves. But there. Armored cars being sniped by the Greyhound. M1 anti-tank getting into position.
Sector lost.
Stug responding northwards. Pioneers got quickly pressure up the south side here. Lattouf is surprisingly a bit short in infantry, of course he's probably relying a bit on the Pathfinders and the Greyhounds, like, you know, make up for the fact he hasn't got 2 Riot Squads at the moment. Bunker for Momo, that is gonna be a medic bunker, I imagine. Stug getting blasted here, surprisingly bouncing or dodging the shots, impressively enough. Thumbs up to that. Yeah, that's a medic bunker. Unless Momo misclicks, in which case it's like a machine gun bunker. That's definitely going to be a painful misclick if he does that. Stug still being hammered a bit here. Up north, German forces pushing for the hill again. Sniper probing ahead here, going for the anti-tank crew here. Looking to remove the gunners. Of course, needs to be careful, like doesn't like get shot. Oh god, the anti-tank gun. Sniper getting into 2 here. Bit awkward here for Lattouf. Particularly doesn't have like any units nearby that can recruit without immediately getting the gun decrewed. This is pretty good here for Momo4sho. This is really good. Snare on the Stug there. Oh dear, this means he doesn't have a chance to finish off the anti-tank here before Lattouf can recruit. Now he goes for it. Slightly missed opportunity, I think, here by Momo4sho. Perhaps he was concerned about more anti-tanks nearby, and he has been airdropping them, so that does make sense, I suppose, there. And I didn't pay attention to that, so it's obviously Momo, you know, being more perceptive than I am. And I'm not the one playing the games. You know, technically should be, you know, that focused, but I am. More air recons out of more. Lattouf, again, just constantly, you know, keeping, you know, Momo under intense scrutiny. This also adds some mild psychological pressure to Momo because, again, he can't really hide his actions here. That obviously can't encourage him to get elsewhere, so Lattouf just can't, like, you know, breathe down his neck. And there you go, anti-tank guns sniping there again. Good combo there. Reconnoiter, anti-tank guns. A match made in hell. Medic bunker almost done again. Lattouf committing his pioneers and years southwards. Or Pathfinders, they're definitely not pioneers.
forces have captured a victory
And there you go,
point.
Arctar being stopped with the ground again, making use of that air recon loader to again just act as aggressive as he can because he knows exactly what like Momo's capable of here and like, you know, where the easy targets are. So, thumbs up to Lattouf. Great use of recon loader, and we got a trouble cap here for Lattouf and Momo4sho as well. Southside, engineers busy there. We got air recons out. Grenadiers, Panzers moving up, Greyhound pulling in. Stug charging in, wanting that Greyhound dead, of course, has to be mindful into tank guns there. There we go. Not great terrain there. Grand heading up there as well. Devious play there. Route Squad charging in. Momo here caught really badly out of position. He's going for another Pack 40. Counts it for another Arctar. Sniper nearby. Anthony will like to try and push for the Stug. Could try and flank around here with the infantry though. It's right now, his flank is going to be exposed. His Greyhounds are busy elsewhere, meaning there's not a lot to necessarily cover the anti-tank gun's flank, so he pushes in with the assault troops. He could possibly, like, you know, catch the Lattouf a bit awkwardly. But it's the Grenadiers charging in, not the Panzer Grenadier, and there you go, Greyhound now in time to counterattack. That rather complicates matters here for Momo4sho and the 90th Panzer Grenadier Division. Armored cars charging in. Grand heading northward, southern point of the engineers, the Pathfinders. Medic bunker's ready, but all the guys who need a medics are busy. Leading. And there you go, tank depot for Lattouf. That would like to be 100 farming Shermans and the Hellcat. Momo's bring up Pack 40s again. Huntgun's being snapped with the Greyhound. Probably should withdraw them. They're so low on health, he could save a lot of manpower here because... Oh, he got lucky there. That Greyhound just whiffed. He definitely, I think, should just withdraw here. I feel like this is just wasting manpower, honestly, for Momo. Personally, anyways. Northern point being seized. Packs moving in, and again, constant recon loiter. Second Pack 40 almost done. Officers' quarters, well, it would be good for the Panzergunners, the Pack, the armored cars, and the Stug.
Anti-tank gun and crew are ready for orders.
Got 177 to 455, and Momo is definitely struggling there in terms of victory points. Map control is obviously also tougher. Armed Squads and Pathfinders making that move north. Tank depot almost done. Charging at the Grenadiers. Again, note the way he's moving. He's setting the retreat path here, so if Momo retreats too slowly, there's a good chance of getting wiped. We also got extra bars on the way there for the riflemen. So obviously increase the chance of scoring that wipe here if Momo is lucky. But apparently he wasn't. He's definitely struggling with fuel as well now. Obviously only another, you know, win here for Lattouf, that he's constantly depriving Momo of fuel. Only further enhances Lattouf's current resource advantage and tech advantage. South side of Pony's Bud with Grand, that's gonna be a wipe then, unless he is very lucky, which he could be, but with that low health on the Pioneers, he'd have to be like exceeding. Wow, he got exceeding lucky because for some reason just Lattouf just didn't go in a straight line after it. That was really lucky there for Bobo. Wow. There you go. Stug arriving, several hits to the ground, is suddenly a lot low on health here. We've got anti-tanks carrying the Greyhounds that Stug can't easily pursue. Oh, sliding in on towards the hill on his own. I think that must have been a misclick. One more, I think he also catches himself there. Brief consider the Hellcat, but he's going to go for the 100 farm Sherman because Momo only has one Stug and some armored cars, but he has several anti-tank guns, so the 100 farm Sherman will obviously be a much better pick here. Or Lattouf versus Momo4sho's very explosion-prone squad composition. Grand there being fixed up. So I need a lot of reinforcement healing. Not much more of the battle group, but I'm kind of guessing combat bombing the could pass with the rocket run. On a map like this, like, you know, catch Momo in the right position, the combat bombing run could do a lot of damage. That said, he's also spending munitions so consistent in recon loiter. I'm not entirely sure he'll have the munitions for it if he wants to spend munitions on it, honestly. That's another possibility. He just wants to keep using recon loiter again. He's using it nearly consistently. Like, he's just constantly surveilling Momo4sho here. Constantly, you know, that way just keeping him, like, under pressure there. It's telling him, I know where you are. And I know what you did last summer. After them goes with the Route Squad, Grenadiers trying to patch up Carfire, and there you go. After down, Lattouf scores a great hit there. Almost just being actually contained here by Lattouf. The arrival of the 105 Sherman certainly not enhancing Momo's current state of affairs. Packs moving up. Shug on the move. Do get the rocket run. Again, part of me I'm just more used to seeing combat bombing runs, but this has been a slow resurgence of rocket strikes. Again, airborne just isn't quite as popular lately as just again armored is. But anyways, anti-tank squadrons all responding to the north as Momo charges ahead here. Panther goes back up the Stug. Guessing he's saving up for calling Panther here, the way he's sort of going about things. There we go, got on the ground, double pack, blast your Stug. That's it. We got the rockets around the Stug here. Oh dear, he's going to move into it. He's going to move into it. Oh dear, Momo fell for it, losing the Stug. He had just moved forwards. He would have saved it. Obviously, they might lose his anti-tank gun, but probably gone better. Oh, he did get one Greyhound. Again, it required effectively an Alpha strike with 2 anti-tank guns and a Stug just in one go, or the Grey would have been out of there. There we go. Momo has called in the Panther. Enlisting support here from high up the command chain. He also lost his second archetype. Momo is really in a tough spot right now as Lattouf. Absolutely horrifically tough spot here. Panther moving forwards. Pioneer's in a bit of trouble here.
We have lost control of the victory.
Pioneer's getting blasted. Sherman, of course, proving to be a massive headache here for Momo.
Pioneers have secured it.
Sending the Panther ahead. We got a helicopter on the way for Lattouf. And the south is about to grab the southern victory point. Well, more honestly, at this point, might want to consider more infantry, some more Panzer Grenadiers just put pressure on the field against Lattouf's forces. And lost the Pioneer squad. Also note, he's actually gone for the Mark target abilities as captain just to make it harder for him to use his armor satisfactorily. There, it increases penetration and damage dealt, I believe, so that just means the anti-tanks become a lot more effective against his Panther. He's really good for Lattouf, obviously. Again, most players don't bother with that ability because they do prefer just, you know, free artillery. Well, more free artillery there, of course, with the mortar call-in. Spawning shows there for Momo. Pushing southwards here. Panther, of course, will be needing some repairs here. Heading southwards here. And there we go, another Panzer Grenadier squad here for Momo. Thumbs up.
We have 100 points left.
100 points left for Momo. We got survival training here for Lattouf. On advanced logistics, never mind. My mistake. Yeah, that means cheaper reinforcement, which is obviously a big benefit for Lattouf. Spotted going to the build, but he did grenade the wrong one. Or got cut off there. Out of the way. Also, Lattouf's mortar is still a significant threat. We got Greyhounds moving up, or the remaining one. Pathfinder joining in the front. Panzer's quickly shifting buildings here. Of course, they might want to consider just shifting back for some healing. But now, Momo has stabilized. The victory point bleeding is down to 98 versus his opponent's point of 24. And more recon loader here out of Lattouf. Sneak up northern point, but again, we can always see that Lattouf is quick to respond here, sending in the captain. And of course, got a Route Squad nearby to block this. And already one Panzer Grenadier has, you know, expired, and we course got the ground, further quickly enforcing the situation up north. South side here, Greyhound push up, not Greyhound. That's definitely not a Greyhound unless you're very nearsighted alongside it. I don't know. Either way, Grenadiers push back with 105 Sherman. Pack 40, of course, awaiting repairs. And Momo's probably also awaiting a miracle at this point. His odds are definitely looking pretty grim here. As Lattouf just continues to, like, you know, push all of the advantage of the USF right now against him. Now the Hellcat on the way for Lattouf.
Territory sector lost.
Second Hellcat there, Scott. Of course, will only make things tougher here for Momo's Panther. There you go. Ravscourt almost cut the sniper entirely there, but he did retreat just in time. Really close call, though. Sherman catching the Panzer squad. Half the squad gone, and more than half the health gone. More Rav now on the way for Lattouf. No paratroopers. Northern points being seized. Momo further being squeezed here by the Americans. Pax, Panther, and Panzergrenadiers on the move here. Southern point being seized by the Pathfinders. Really looking tough here for Momo. Pathfinders caught here. Grenadiers, Panzers moving up.
Sector overrun.
Popping in, we got the Hellcat, of course, staring him down. He actually has upgraded with the 50 cal, which is a bit rare, I think. Most players tend not to upgrade the Hellcats. There we go. A lot of fire here on the Panther. Anti-tanks return in his favour. Hellcat diving after the Panther, close to half health.
75 points remaining.
75 points left for Momo. Grenadiers punching forward again. The Sherman is doing a lot of damage here, wrecking Momo squads individually. Oh, mine went off on the Panther. This is horrific for Momo. Pax needs to set up Schnell. Anthony's going great hits here. Popping smoke, but this actually makes it easier for the Hellcat to bypass the Pax as well. Oh dear. Yeah, Hellcat gets the Panther. Massive blow to Momo. Another Hellcat diving in. We got another Panther out for Momo here. Sniper, in sheer panic, shoots at the Hellcat. Pathfinder's trying to retreat as well here. Panzer's diving after the anti-tank, and Granny's still in position. Parney's doing what they can here. Momo is fighting like a man possessed. Grand, of course, charging in now. Pax. Can't see that? I don't know what's going on. They've got the Grand charging in now. Yeah, now we're going in. Panther engaging the other Hellcat. Then he's about to get wiped out. Got the Hellcat though, but he's about to lose his Pack 40, see, and for some reason... Okay, there we go, now they're engaging. Could take out the ground, he'd say there's a good chance unless Lattouf gets very lucky in there. Go, got it, what an absolutely chaotic mess of a fight here.
We have vehicles ready to be
Tanks and
deployed.
armoured cars are just blowing up left and right. Momo's infantry's all over the place here, just trying to do something. Pathfinder squad wiped. Panther doing it for Deutschland. Swarm of Ravnier moving in. Trying to crew the Pack 40 is pretty risky there from almost Sniper moving in. Forces up north in trouble as well. Onto this point, a machine gun could be a nice idea here for Momo. Sending in the Panzergrenadiers, I think, just drawing attention for long enough for the Pack to get a bit further away. Sniper moving in. Could use the Veterans 1 ability here if he remembers that exists. So many players I find tend not to use it, but oh well. Really chaotic stuff there. Go Pack being swarmed here. And wiped. Mine nearly slows down parts here. Lattouf's advantage. We've got 69 versus 385. And there you go. Lattouf makes off for the Pack 40. Some quick merging here. Could be a good move there for Momo. Guess he's not doing that. Okay, there we go. Thumbs up.
Victory point is under enemy
Really,
control.
really tough spot for Momo at the moment. Lattouf and BC did deliver somewhat of a bloody nose, but unless he got like a really crushing defeat on him, that's not always gonna matter as much due to the way the American economy works.
Any victory point, we must counterattack.
So there you go. Shot. There you go. Automatic fire activated.
That still require assignment.
Panther and Diny repairs, but can Momo even wait that? 33 points left here. Momo is very much on the precipice here. Fire grenades, assault rifle fire there. Pathfinders also push back here, but Ludwig and Otto. Come on, Ludwig! We can do this as Panzer Grenadiers. Well, I just used to be a grenadier. Shut up, you're a Panzer Grenadier now. That means you have to sound confident in this shit. Okay.
At your disposal.
Waiting orders.
Another round squad there for Lattouf, but Momo is fighting. He
We are
believes.
down to only 10%.
8 points left. I think that's not 10%. Anyways, Panzer is moving in. He's playing aggressively. He's trying to leverage what he's got the best he can, and that's basically the Panzer Grenadiers.
My grenadiers have taken the location.
Choosing up to 4 Rav squads. Charging in northwards here. Panther's almost fixed up. Hellcat charging in. Arctrat out for Momo again. He just needs anything he gets here, and the Arctrat certainly, you know, kind of fits that bill. Need to retreat, I think the Grenadiers. He's obviously trying to buy time, but I think it's not going to be worth a round squad getting wiped out at this point for Momo. He's got the Southern Pump, got another wave of troops. They've got Rocket Strike on the Panther here. This time the Momo reacts just in time. But his Grenadiers are getting shredded here by Momo's... Oh, but Lattouf's Riflemen. Those are definitely not Momo's Riflemen. Panther's holding up here, but supported by the Sniper at ace level that. You can actually hold the line here. Not too shabby there for Momo. 8 versus 353. Momo, though, is still in the fight. He may be bloodied, he may be wounded, but he's still fighting. Panther being pushed back. Got the Schirmsteigen Salfords here. And now, of course, Momo being basically up north. Means he can't defend the southern point as well here. And he can't really push up north as well either. He's just basically too thinly spread out at the moment. Meanwhile, we've got a flank here. Not a Frank, but a flank. Well, maybe one of these guys is named Frank. Okay, Frank, you're gonna flank. Or as we like to call it, a Frank. What? Shut up, Frank. Glennie's moving in there. Grenade on the sniper. Lattouf wants the sniper gone, which is a natural reaction to snipers. Pack's about to get wiped out here. Momo is seemingly stretched beyond his limits here. I think you've got about the Panther too, or he's just zoning out at this point. It's hard to say here. Panther kaput. Pack crew taut. 2 points left. 1 point left. Yeah, that's GG. And there you go. Game over. A brutal loss here for Momo. A vicious victory here for Lattouf. At times it was close, but just double Greyhounds is pretty difficult to deal with. In particular on this map, which I do feel like favors the Americans a fair bit there. Momo was definitely not the favored son here, to put it gently. So they did put in some good effort. Some minds here there might have helped, or maybe commitment to more Pentagoners earlier. It is tough to say there. No easy answer to this one, but he did put up a pretty good fight. And I feel at times it was definitely close, like, you know, getting the upper hand. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial News. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.